Is that like a jump button? I don't think there's jumping allowed. Medical facility. I don't want that. I'm gonna kill you, troopers. Someday. Hey, lady.
I wonder if any of those Republic space pods survived crash landing in the Undercity.
What we got in here? Kebla's shop? Don't have any money. I'm assuming this is the cantina. Let's check out, if I kill her, can I take all of her stuff?
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested. Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know? I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first. I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now. Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization across. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand? Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other. It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine, though. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all. Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Terrace for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh, you can't be too happy.
Yes, business
Trapped
trip.
on an unfamiliar world and all. But Terrace isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the Upper City. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the Lower City. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there. Good day to you, then. Welcome to... just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Security spike. Okay. Stun baton. That quarterstaff seems kind of cool. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh yeah. 5 vibro blades. Is the... Oh no, they're better. Double-bladed swords. It only ooh, can I dual wield them? Just be like fucking whipping shit everywhere? Okay, so she wasn't incredibly helpful. I'm assuming this is the cantina.
Don't bother me. I'm here on a
Yeah, okay, whatever.
No problem. Didn't work. Ready? On it. Damn! Yes?
Can I leave that on pretty much at all times, or?
Yes, what's on your mind? Terrace? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy, well, that's all I can think of. Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter of the Sith and this combination. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means nothing. I didn't. No, I know. Don't worry about it. It must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about past information. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
The droid fly? That robot is walking all weird. What's over here? Oh wait, that's a medical facility. Alright, we can check it out. Gurney. That's a whole... okay, come on. Really? That's his name, Gurney?
Can't you see I'm busy with my duty?
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I'll not have it said that South Kaforan refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Rat ghoul disease? What the fuck is the rat ghoul disease?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
So zombies.
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base.
Thank you
here
for
on
the
Taris
follow,
cure.
Damon Blight.
Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military
Welcome
base
to the
and now
fam.
refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the
I take it
patrols
like
they send
Knights of
into
the Old Republic?
Undercity. If I
It's the
could
first
just
time
get
ever
my
playing it.
hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on some.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose
I'm
the
all about
patrols in the
suicide
Undercity
missions.
might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Never tell me the odds.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? It will
use
just
some
take me a
healing, I
moment
guess.
while I examine your injuries and...
It's gonna cost me any money?
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical
Oh, you
supplies?
brought friends, Tanker?
I can treat
Thank
right
you.
here at the center
Thank you
for
very
almost
much.
Any condition, except the Rakghoul disease, of course. This is a hospital of sorts.
I appreciate any
My
support
resources are quite limited
you
since
lend
the
me
Sith
to
quarantined the planet. I provide basic
get me to
medical
500
services to all
followers.
citizens of and visitors to Taris. I have extensive medical training, and even with the lack of resources, I can treat most injuries or ailments right here at the center. Except for the Rakghoul disease, of course.
I think I've got enough med packs and shit.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
Sorry, I usually exhaust like most chat options. I love the lore of video games. Ah, you my boy Blue. Tell me about how do you feel about the Sith?
I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy.
Well, lucky for you, I plan on murdering all of them.
Goodbye, and good health to you. If you...
That's sweet that he like heals me for free. Can I just... I'm gonna save right here. And then open this
No
up.
problem. Got it.
Oh
What are
god!
you doing? Don't go in there! That door is for employees only! You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic. I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have?
Oh, I thought they were
Their
experimenting on him.
injuries were terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded. I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Yeah, let's set points. Can I talk to Gurney now?
You there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the Rakghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear. Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the Rakghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Tell him to shove it up his cornhole. Cause, you know, zombies. Hey Tyler, thank you for the follow. Welcome to my minion army. I'm assuming you brought him in too, Tanker? Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Keep that shit up, you'll get moderator. Hey Tyler. How you guys doing? I've never played Knights of the Old Republic before, so, you know, bear with me. I don't know a hell of a lot of Star Wars lore past the movies and what I've read a little. Everyone's cure so badly.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
No thanks, bro. You were kidnapped? You know, there's worse places you could be kidnapped to. Standard door as opposed to a non-standard door to the apartments. I don't want to go there. Do I want to go there? Do I want to go there? Hello, Taurus citizens. Can I kill the Sith troopers just walking around now? What's up, man?
Out of our way, citizen. We're unofficial Sith bit.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower cities where you belong, Slummy?
This is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
A drink? Hey! For a slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys. This slummy's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're late enough as it is.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
That was interesting. I think I'm gonna like this game. It's pretty fun so far. These other people arguing?
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet. Heed my warning before it is too late.
This guy?
Friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning. A warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Gordon Kolu. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris.
Well, you sound British, so, you know, I can't help but trust you. Yes, thank you guys for stopping by. I deeply appreciate it. Especially since you stopped by and followed. Taker's been here for a little while. I'm glad he brought his friends. You even stole my sword and dragged me here. There's a story behind that I would like to hear.
I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gordon Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet.
I don't know which is worse, your hate-mongering or your ignorance. Wookiees are fucking awesome. Why would you not want them walking all over your planet?
You are like all the rest. You will not see the truth. On the day of reckoning, you will suffer with the rest of the alien lovers.
Come on, we should keep moving. Kook or no, people like him can make trouble for us.
Hey, some of those aliens are hot. And, you know, if I can, I will have sex with it.
This
Sith guard?
elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols. So unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along.
FC. I don't have a command, FC.
If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now quit wasting my time and move along. I'm not here to give you information. I work work for the Sith, not the tourist board. Now just move along, unless you have the proper authorization papers.
Get authorization papers. Can I just kill the soldier?
No problem. Didn't work.
What the hell? You're like, no problem, and then it doesn't work. Ooh, that ship looks fun. Aw! Military base. Oh, did I level? Did I level? I did level. Flurry. If it's like to make an extra melee attack during the round, character suffers -4 defense while using the feat. For 3 seconds afterwards, an enemy's attack, they also suffer -4 penalty to all attacks that round. Implant level 1 cybernetic implants. I do like becoming the Terminator. Power Blast doesn't really make sense for me. Oh, sweet. Why isn't every perk like that for like it's retroactive? That would have been nice in like Fallout 3. Dueling. I wonder if that counts for dual wielding. Probably not, right? Can you turn on Star Wars and Rickroll? Sure, give me a second. I think I'll go toughness. Just give me a sec here. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. You don't, just type the command, I'll sing it. Okay, it should be working. No?
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
And Star Wars. Might take it a sec. Huh. Star Wars didn't work. I don't know why. Probably because I played Rickroll first. Anyway, military base. That's where I was going. I have no idea if this is the right place. Energy shield. The Star Wars command will play the Imperial March.
No problem. Didn't work.
Motherfucker! There it goes. Dun, 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 dun. There's a cooldown on those, and I probably should really up them.
Yes, what's on your... I guess I did say you could ask me questions later tonight. Is this really necessary? No, it's an interrogation. No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened from your perspective. Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people. For what? In the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of its rivals.
Are you implying I had something to do with the crash?
Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still. No. Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board, and hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I can tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises. I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Journal entry. Okay. Dia's bounty. This is a rapid transit system to allow you to move quickly through the game. You can access the rapid transit system through your map screen. The map screen. Turn to hideout. In non-action areas, you can use this button to instantly transport back to your apartment complex, where your base is located. In some action areas, this is disabled. Okay. Transit back when pressed. You'll transport back to your location or last. Use the return hideout. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. It's like the Diablo 3 portal. Right, cool serum. Trying to fully explore this place. Droid shop. Wouldn't mind some droids. A little R2-D2 following me around. That looks like a pretty complete droid to me. How do you check tokens? Exclamation point token. Not tokens, just token. I really gotta put that in the chat. Sorry about that. Oh god, you don't sound good. Oh god, I'm so sorry.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
King Kunshi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga king kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule tun ratatigan podranko. The searcha doma wana kondatama. With team and bon rank thong. Mule ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse.
I shop exclusively at stores owned by Twi'leks. They're like, tell you what, I'll buy a droid if you sleep with me.
Kipuna, bonana kichu, kinba mulera dwana.
You did a little, tanker.
Kavanumpa kumpialia monokata, rangakun biskin no moruat, kakin chana guana bokon.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa mchawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. China pala mule. Dong ki ba non tontek. Dun ni chachon kun ne mule bra. King Konshi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga king kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule dun ratatigan podranko. Desarcha doma wana kondatama. Kuyami juuk chikchita na patogta. Yafulke gogala jiji.
Not that I can do it illegal.
Kanki do rakun.
Let me see your droids.
Kakin cha na guat na bon con. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tonki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun chun kin.
Not for sale, eh?
Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Tong mucho shakapanka. Yi ki kon no ba muladraki. Tonga book sha na.
Droid light plating. I'm assuming, yeah, that's for upgrading. Shield disruptor. Use this item consumes one charge. This item is immediately discarded. All of it will charge. Oh, that's not fun. Oh wait, it's because it's an upgrade. 100% stun for 9 seconds? That's pretty handy. $300 credits. Huh. Huh.
Hachu apanki. Tonga book sha nak nong. Kin kun shin.
I can't buy the droid apparently. Doesn't seem to be an option.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata. Bona nakachu. China pala mule. Tonki ba non ton. Hachu apanki. Jishawa anibong kasha chonasi ichua byongbo joni. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tonki ba. China pala mule. Tonki ba non tontek. Duni chachon kun. Rundi.
Is that him?
Hachu apanki. Tangabush. Kak.
There we go.
Witimen borang tong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga hakuji kopo. Rundi.
Sweet. Can I like equip stuff to him, or? I don't really have much money. I'll have to come back here later. Oh. Are you shitting me?
Rundi ichawa tongbola Johnny. Genchopa chawi tikjok twiz yun kun. Watu yama kama kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Kipuna na bon sha.
That's kind of a dick thing to say.
Kuyami. Rundi.
Sorry, buddy. I wanted you to follow me around. Nope. A kid? I don't see any kids. Still like how you can just run around with my swords and no one cares. Just be like. Hey, it's the drunk guys. He does. He's too drunk to talk. That is drunk.